Hey, poker people, thank you so much for tuning in to another Walking Wednesday episode number 29. The other day I came across a Confucius saying, and here it is: I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Now, I think this is totally applicable to poker studies, to poker playing, and the poker content that you bring in as well. So let me elaborate a little bit. So the first line, I hear and I forget. A lot of you listen to the podcast, and I really appreciate your ears, of course, but I know from my own experience at listening to podcasts that if I'm not kind of following along with some kind of show notes or taking notes as I listen, a lot of it goes in one ear and out the other. Like, I'll remember some of the basic things that I hear within the podcast, but a lot of it I forget if I don't have it written down. So the first thing that I recommend for you in regards to I hear and I forget, and when it comes to podcast listening or watching videos as well and listening to them in the background, that kind of a thing, I really recommend that you write down any kind of important notes, anything that you want to take away and remember for the future. Now, the second part, I see and I remember. Now, this is really applicable, or I guess related to when you're watching training videos, or you're reading books, you're reading articles, and you're not taking notes. You're not actively thinking about what you're consuming, and what you're doing instead is just kind of consuming it passively. You read a chapter from a book, but you don't actually put anything into practice. You read an article, and you don't take notes from it. You watch a video kind of maybe while you're doing your email at the same time, a video playing on YouTube in the background kind of a thing. So, and I see and I remember. You're going to remember some of it, of course, but you're not going to remember all of it. You're not going to catch everything that article writer, the author, the video producer is intending for you to learn, right? And the last part, I do and I understand. That is applicable across the board to everything that you do in life, whether it's poker playing, poker studying, things at work, other hobbies, learning in school, whatever. When you do things, it sticks more in your mind and you're able to remember and recall it even better. So let's say you're studying 3-bets, right? Well, if you just read a chapter on 3-bets, watch a video on 3-bets, but you don't actually spend the next 4 or 5 play sessions practicing what you learned from the chapter, from the video, then you're really not going to improve your 3-betting game, right? Taking action around whatever skill that you're trying to learn, that is how you're going to improve your game. So once again, Confucius once said, I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. Alrighty, y'all, thank you so much for listening, for tuning in to this Walking Wednesday. I do appreciate it. Of course, Preflop Online Poker, my newest book, is available. You can go to smartpokerstudy.com/prefloponlinepoker, all one word right there, to get more details on how you could pick up the book in ebook format, paperback, and audiobook. Peace out, y'all.